We have this. Yeah, we got these copies.
What do you got?
And I got sued once, and they served me. So I'm serving both of you ideas. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, thank you.
It's a great list.
Wow, you really went all out.
I know, and he's got good bends. He's got great bends.
Bends?
So for the listeners, welcome to the pod. Chad, do you want to kick us off?
I think we're firing off or nice.
All right. So guys, welcome to the pod. It's me and Chad, and we're here with our very good friend, Bret Banta. Welcome to the pod, Bret.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
And we kind of did a fast one on Bret where we told him we were going to draft the greatest extreme sports athletes of all time. Unfortunately, life got in the way. Chad and I weren't able to prepare to the degree we like to. That would have made it a solid episode for you. So we're punting on that. But Bret came in with his list, and I don't think it's stealing from later to reel through this thing because it's a beaut.
It is. Okay. And dude, I mean, you got the classics up here. You got Tony Hawk. You got Bob Burnquist, Danny Way. Mm-hmm. Bill Weiss, Naked 540. Can you explain that?
Yeah, so I was thinking about when you sound like Tom Cruise in A Few Good Men. Can you explain that? That was amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry. That was so on it. That was perfect.
Well, let me tell you what I was thinking, Lieutenant Caffey.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, Bill, I just thought about people are going to say Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
But Bob Burnquist has the mega ramp. You know, he kind of pioneered coming over from
And I've been seeing clips online of that one run in like 99 or 2000.
Yes, it was insane. Everything was like, I mean, it was like...
He loses some altitude in the back third of it. But I guess he still pulled it off.
The announcers, well, now you can tell the announcers because I can't tell the difficulty as well as they can. They're like, oh, dude. Oh.
They sounded just like when I showed my parents a report card with like a D. Oh shit, yeah! They were going crazy. They were all the announcers were crazy. But Bill, I thought about like Aaron Hamoki, Jaws. He will ride. He's from Arizona. He'll ride off anything. He'll ride off a house. He's amazing, and he's on Birdhouse, which is behind you. Like Tony Hawk got him, and then Bill Weiss did the first naked 540 on YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
And he has, I forgot, but anyway, I thought those should be in there. Because that's pretty gnarly, you know.
So he was fully nude. I mean, yeah, that's gotta be tough with your dog.
God, look at how high up he is on that third to the right one.
I can't even see where.
And so you're just gonna land that?
Oh, you look at, is that John? Yeah, Aaron Hamoki. That guy is really, really. And I got to go skate with him sick. At Bob Burnquist ramp. And
you skated with him?
Yeah, him and Dan, and I went there with Danny Way and Colin McKay were there, but Jaws would just drop in. He's a street skater, but he dropped in on the mega ramp. Well, it's crazy. So anyway, but I thought they would be in good for athletes because yes, Tony Hawk and Bob Burnquist, Danny Way. You know, Danny Way jumped out of a helicopter, and he also jumped the Great Wall of China, probably with Chinese bearings. We don't know, but just kidding. But I was thinking that. Anyway, I don't know. These are the sports, and some of them I feel like I need to do my homework and say motocross. I have no interest in it after Evil Crash, you know, I'm done with it. Like, he was the best to me. But
yeah, he's the ultimate. I think they're making a movie about him. Yeah, so for motocross, you got Evil Knievel, Travis Pastrana, and Eric Estrada.
Eric Estrada is bad comedy, and I apologize.
I think it's good comedy. I love it.
When my brother and I were looking, we saw Chips. We watched her like grandfather.
So cool.
Right after Hee Haw in Texas, and we're like, we're going to find a way to come to California. And that brought us to find a way out here.
For BMX, you got Matt Hoffman.
Yes.
The inventor of Big Air. Dave Mirra, rest in peace, brother.
Yeah. I know. I kind of,
Bummer. And then Jay Mirra.
Yeah, you got, yeah.
540 tail whip.
Wow. No way. Okay.
Total ledge. But dude, I love Dave Mirra, love Matt Hoffman.
Okay.
Dude, Dave Mirra's video game kind of sneakily as good as the Tony Hawk game.
Sick.
It was so fun. Good soundtrack too.
Those are so fun. I want to play Skate. I keep seeing Skate clips.
That one was the more realistic one. Like it was. I remember doing it. I suck at skating, and I was like, "This is as hard as skateboarding."
It is really hard, yeah. But I'll watch it. I'll be like, if you're good at that, but it's super fun.
It seemed more like the connoisseur game. Yeah. And then surfing, dude. I saw. Okay, so you got Christian Fletcher. Mm-hmm. You got Bethany Hamilton, who I saw in person. We interviewed her on the pod.
No way.
I saw her in person at Poipu Beach in Kauai. And dude, she's physically super impressive.
Really?
Oh, just big, strong Amazon woman.
Is she?
Oh, yeah.
Her husband looks jacked too. Have you seen her husband? He looks like a firefighter.
Yeah, their whole crew just was like elite.
Have you seen her surf without? I've never seen her surf without an arm. But how do you paddle into like a way? Like, how to understand?
It's crazy.
Or like hold on to your board if you get hammered on. Like,
yeah, it's crazy. Some other female surfers, Carissa Moore.
Yeah, okay.
She's like the Kellys. She's like won the most world titles, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I saw her in Fiji. I saw it online or something.
Hang gliding, Captain Sully.
Well, because he's legit. I mean, that's I don't know any other hang gliders. Yeah. But I was like, who's really had to do it? Like, had to come through
in with huge stakes.
Yeah, and the fans were with him in the plane when he did it.
Yeah,
just the crowd.
Yeah, they were literally like, he was. Their lives were in his hands.
Yeah.
You put eating on here, Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, I thought about eating and like extreme non-eating, like extreme sports, and so I thought about Joey Chestnut's like the hot dog guy, and then I thought about like I fast here and there, but like Gandhi is like the ultimate, and I think fasting sounds like a sport.
Yeah.
Like maybe someone thinks it's a car or drafting or something, but anyway.
And yeah, Gandhi was for sure the most legit at that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Captive diving, Stockton Rush.
Yeah, so so free diving. I really wanted to put that because I love going diving, and so the dude went on one breast 702 feet, and I went with a tank at Catalina. I went to 85 feet with my brother, and I was like, I'm not ever gonna.
He went 702.
Yeah, with one breath.
That's crazy.
He had a mechanical.
You hold onto a sled, right?
Something
and it pulls
like
you down.
Yeah,
but you still got to come all the way up on your own.
How long does that take?
I didn't do my research on that part. I don't know. I just know he went 702.
These guys all died too doing it. And then their girlfriends are like, I'm going to break his record. We committed to each other that was our life.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
wow.
And then
and Stockton Rush he's the captain of the Titan. Was it the Ocean Gate? The Titan.
Is that the one that busted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just
he was extreme though. He really took it to the limit.
And he forced people to go in there to become. He forced them to be extreme.
Yeah, and like high profile people, like a billionaire.
Okay.
Some like expert adventurers.
Okay.
Deep sea adventurers.
Okay.
And he was so extreme that he killed them.
That's how far dudes will go not to pay taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, dude, I'm moving to the Titanic.
No, but just how did you get him in there? Just get in, like the submarine. Anyway.
They actually rest in peace though. And then for skydiving, you got Keanu Reeves, no parachute, transfer to Swayze in the classic Point Break.
Yeah, I was thinking about, I don't know if that's ever been done before or if that really happened or they had a stunt person, but that to me is going out of a plane with no thing really is a gnarly thing. And
I think Pastrana
did it for real.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No but way. After, I mean, Keanu's the pioneer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We interviewed Pastrana too. We had a great run of guests. It was like a week after Bethany. It was during COVID.
Yeah.
No way.
They were all willing to do it.
No, because I remember a long time ago, he was the first guy to do like a double gainer, which was crazy on a motorcycle.
I know.
That's insane. Like this, like
that whole evolution. Because I think Carey Hart was like the first guy to come close.
Okay.
But he wasn't stomping it.
Yeah.
But he was cool. He was like the bad boy.
Yeah.
Like the heart attack. He had great tricks. And then who was the first guy to master it?
He
like
married
Deegan?
Pink, right?
Yeah. Brian Deegan?
Deegan was huge. Deegan was huge. Pastrana. I don't know who really was
Mike Menser or something like that. No, that's a bodybuilder.
I don't remember the other guys. Deegan and Pastrana, I think, were the two top dogs.
Okay.
But there's other guys. I remember Tommy Clowers was a good step up guy.
Okay. I remember.
Triple backflip.
Yeah, dude.
Josh Sheehan did a triple backflip.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Whoa. How do you do a triple?
Yeah.
That was because the backflip was unheard of when I was growing up.
Yeah.
For someone to be doing a triple backflip in just 25 years of evolution.
And the way it he did it at the Nitro Circus thing.
Oh yeah.
There's a 2, 3.
You know what? But that's different than the. That's way different than the X Games ramp too.
What Pastrana?
What do you mean, like harder?
Like it's more vertically tilted.
And what Pastrana
It
did
gives you a way better parabola.
What Pastrana did in the X Games, what was it, like 2008? Jake, can you pull that up? Pastrana's double backflip. It was at the time, it was the most insane thing I've ever seen.
Pastrana used to do a trick when he was doing his road show. He would end it by hucking a backflip off the tabletop, but he'd send the bike and then he would land on his feet.
Oh, okay. I remember I've seen that.
And that was kind of the end of the show.
Look at this. Yeah, 2006.
Which was like, for sure.
Look at this, dudes. Look at that.
Oh, I remember watching this, dude.
Yeah.
And then he also won golds in rally car.
Yeah. That was
super
awesome.
cool.
You don't see things like that. Like,
No.
maybe is it Instagram and stuff where it's everything.
Like on the freeway?
Yeah, like I'll be like on the freeway, and but on Instagram, like you just everything's so crazy now.
Yeah.
You were just numb to it.
Yeah. It's like, how many times can you spin on a skate? People are just, or snowboarding is like 100.
Or I'll watch a surfing thing. I'll be wowed by it. I'll be like, whoa, that was crazy, and then I'll just keep watching it, and eventually I'm like, yeah, that's all right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, when I was growing up, dirt biking was the most extreme thing on TV, but now I can pop on my phone and I can see a drone strike on a Russian tank.
That's it. Yeah. That's the new X Games.
Dude, I watched.
That it's extreme.
Dude, Foreign Wars brought to you by Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone should be making money and getting sponsored. Dude, Chigas got me onto. I didn't even look it up. Chigas was in the car and he was like, yeah, I watched like war fighting on social media.
Does he really?
Yeah. Like he'll watch guys like jump into a trench in Ukraine.
Really?
And like clear it out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like live stream?
Chad's surprised because Chigas is a super mellow, chill dude. I don't think it's live. I don't know if it's live stream.
It's not live stream, but it's on this Reddit called I don't really
Warfare, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
basically
that's what
they have like GoPros on their head, and then they
and they kill people. You see them kill people.
Yeah. And the wildest shit is like when it's like a drone. Like this happens in Ukraine and Russia. There's like a drone that'll chase a guy for like 500 yards.
I've seen that.
This is the one I just saw. This is what I was bringing up.
Yeah.
It's
Have you
so
seen
wild.
No.
Okay, so you see this Russian dude. It's like it looks like it's in a Coen Brothers movie in terms of like he's like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then you don't see the drone explode because it's the drone's POV, but it comes right up to him and he's like falling down, and then it cuts out.
And it just flies into him and explodes?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you watch these, Jake?
Yeah, it's pretty. I don't watch it a lot because it kind of gets depressing after a while.
Why is that?
Yeah. No. I'm way behind.
It's real life, dude.
Yeah, it just really like with the technology and the drones and stuff, the footage has really started to come out lately in the last like 5 years of warfare, and it's just posted online everywhere. And if you really start looking, there's so much of it out there. It's insane.
Does it make you want to enlist?
No, actually the opposite.
Can I say something? When I got the text about this, I was driving and I looked.
You were watching Warfare?
No, I was driving and it said John Parr draft on a thing because he sent me 3 messages and it was like, we're doing a draft. But when I looked at it, my first thought was like instantly, I was thinking about the draft of military, and I was thinking about when I got laid off from a job a long time ago. I called my mom and said I was let go from Sapient, which was close by here. And my mom's, kind of a gnarly person. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, well, you might get drafted. You might go to Fallujah. That was her thing to me, being laid off for the first time from a job. And anyway, when I saw draft, it said John Parr draft. And I was like, anyway. So
when... do you mind if I psychologically probe that for a moment?
Yeah. No. She's gone.
So when your mom would respond to bad news by presenting a harsher reality, was that her way of not letting the bad news make her sad by instantly going to things could be worse?
No. I think she just really liked messing with me and my brother and just, yeah.
Oh, wow. She liked it chaotic.
Yeah. And you never knew when you came home from school, you never knew what you were going to get, like what was going to happen. And like I'm substitute teaching. I'll say it. I'll admit it. I substitute teach. And
That's
which
huge.
is an extreme
That's huge
sport,
of you
which
to
is an
admit.
extreme thing, it's
Yeah.
you never know what's going to happen. You're expendable, and it's I don't know how to describe it, but it's I don't know. It's just I'll just say we got hit a lot in PE, like in Texas. If you mess something up, they'd hit you.
With
And-
what, like a bat?
No, not a bat. No. One military school, but it was like there's like a wooden thing or whatever, and they'd hit people.
A switch?
Yeah, like a palm leaf or like a piece of wood. So
Where would
but
you get hit?
you got hit in your butt. You had to. So
And so, like, if that's me, if like a teacher swings on me, I'm probably gonna fuck his ass up. Did you ever kind of return fire?
No. And I never got hit, but my mom did the hitting, so I got hit at home. But other people got hit at school. But what I'm getting at is like the kids today are so soft that the parents
they
kind
should
of
be
rule.
hit.
Yeah, the parents. You can tell kids have not gotten. The parents have beaten them up, and like I had to take roll for a class, and it was like 6th grade science, and I walked up and I was like, had the seating chart. I'm like, and the first desk I went to was this girl. I'm like, hey, you got to get in your correct seat so I can take roll. I just need to get roll, and then I'll be cool. I can be the cool sub. Like, you guys can work in pairs, but just get in your proper seat. She's like, I feel like you're targeting me, and I was like, no one ever said targeting to me before, and
Smart.
kind of surprised me, and
So
she's in the 6th grade, and she's like, I feel uncomfortable right now. I'm like, you need to get in your seat. And she's like, I feel like you're targeting me. And then I wanted to tell her in the 6th grade, I broke my ankle skateboarding in Dealey Plaza where JFK was
We
was
perennium
hurt.
son there on the X's.
With it. Oh, even okay.
Yeah, where he got shot.
Okay, yeah. And so and I broke my ankle, and then my brother helped put me in the car, in my mom's car, and John Garrett helped as well. And on the way to the hospital, I went to the same hospital JFK went to, Parkman, for my leg. But on the way, there's a McDonald's off Stemmons, and my mom literally went to get an iced tea, and I chewed on a shoe. She went to get an iced tea. How messed up is that? And so I wanted to tell the girl, like, dude, I'm targeting you. Like, you got to kind of toughen up,
So did you hit her?
No. But it's
What
it's,
did you
it's
say
crazy.
to her?
I said, I mean, there's nothing you can't say. Like, I had to go and take roll, and I can't raise my voice, so.
So she stayed in the seat that wasn't the correct
No, she
one.
eventually got up, but there was an aide that helped me, but I'm saying the kids are just, it's crazy. And so, like I subbed in Long Beach and for PE, and the kids will they're like, they can't play soccer in the grass. Like, they have to play soccer on the basketball, the cement. I'm like, why? And they were saying that the parents complain because they get grass stains on their clothes. So it's crazy. Anyway.
I got a question for you.
Yeah, yes.
One of my favorite questions to ask my teacher friends is, what's the craziest modern name that you've had to take roll on? Is there anything like crazy?
Modern name.
Yeah, there's like crazy stuff these days. Like, it used to be like Chuck, Terry, now
Oh,
it's
yeah. No, there's some crazy. I mean, it's in that class, there's a justice. So, but there's not, I mean, a lot of the names are definitely, there's like Russian names. There's like I mean, it's hard to pronounce, but there's no, yeah, I mean, there's not.
I know what I'm going to name.
Good question though. Sorry, go on.
I know what I'm going to name my future son. Ganj.
That's
Gon- Okay, Ganj. Ganj.
Ganj.
Ganj. Okay.
Do you think that'll keep him from smoking weed?
Well, I was going to ask, is that what it means, ganja?
It can.
Okay.
It's actually a family name.
Okay. Pass down.
Gone Jr.
Yeah, it's passed to the left. Yeah, I think Ganj. Just
Okay.
Ganj, yeah.
But there any middle name?
Nah, no last
Okay.
name either. Just
Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Jumanji. Yeah, that was a good thing about the names, because there are names that are like I have to ask the student to help me because I can't the names.
So
crazy
are there a
long.
lot of names you can't pronounce?
There's a lot of them that I can't, but it's but sometimes the kid will help. They'll see you struggling like at PE, and then they'll walk up like, just say Ted. I'm Ted. And I'm like, thank you. So I'll say Ted, and that's it. So there's a Russian girl that is like, I couldn't do her name, and she just said Jane. I'm Jane. So sometimes they'll help you with that. So,
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I bet. I mean, so we've known Bret. How long we've known you over 10 years?
Yeah, man. Me too. I was telling we're at Burbank, or I think I told Jake we're at Burbank at a mic at like 1 a.m. Waiting to do 30 seconds. You know, And then you'd be people that would wait all night. They're like, "How's everybody doing tonight?" Then they're done. They ain't even gotten to try their joke. So we've come along.
Do you remember like Flappers late night?
Yes, dude.
And you'd just be waiting to get up, and they'd be like, we're done for the,
You wouldn't get up sometimes.
Yeah.
Dude,
Be there for
Comedy.
3 hours.
Yeah.
No. I have a great photo of like at Flappers of Brian Vokey. We're sitting there in the front row of the Yoo-hoo room waiting to get up, and he's just staring at the person on stage. It's so good.
For the listeners, I mean, Bret, hilarious comedian.
Thank you.
You've been in a number of our videos, always so funny.
Thank you. Yeah.
And just a great guy too.
Thank you. Man, you guys, it's so the thing at the DMV, I was dying, man. Like,
that was so fun.
I was nervous. Like, it was, you guys are crushing it. It was just, that was so good.
I'd like to pour one out for the Culver City DMV. We've been shooting the movie recreation scenes there for probably a year. We've probably been there 20 to 25 times.
We started almost a year. I think May. The first one was maybe the Top Gun.
Yeah. And we've gotten so many great moments out of there. Like, and the people we've met and how hospitable everyone was. It's been amazing. But we had an incident a couple weeks ago inside the DMV. It was mostly my fault. And today we were shooting there. And security pulled me over and he said, "You are a persistent man."
Wow,
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he was. And I go, "Is it over?" He's like, "Yeah, you guys." He's like, I think that's gonna be it, man. And I said,
wow,
that's cool.
I said, "All right, man." And we shook hands, and then he's like, "Go to Target." I was like, "We'll go to Target."
No way.
Dude, that's so funny. That's how he said it.
Yeah.
What's funny is I go there to like renew my license and stuff.
That is your home.
That's awesome.
Your home.
In your flight suit.
And, oh yeah.
Dude.
And dude, the
you and Schreider
Goodwill,
crush it.
Goodwill Hunting.
You guys found that lady that was exactly like the lady that was like. I forgot her
And
name.
you were playing.
Ben Affleck.
He's playing Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Do we have
man.
can you do your Boston accent for us?
We parked the car for I can't do it. The art class.
Yeah. So
the art.
For the listeners, Bret was in our Goodwill Hunting reenactments. He played Ben Affleck, and in the part where Ben Affleck's trying to ask out what's her name,
Minnie Driver.
Minnie Driver.
Yeah, Minnie Driver. Yeah.
And your Boston accent was all time, and you had the epic line.
Yeah.
AI is wicked smart.
No, yeah, and it was funny. I was like, I was driving there. I'm like, man, I don't know. I went to Logan Airport, and what's funny is Jake and I were talking about our accents, like Theo Von's accent. I'm like, my parents made me and my brother go to boarding school in New Hampshire because she was embarrassed of our country accents. But when I went to Logan Airport and I asked someone a question, they're like, why, yeah. I'm like, I can't do that. So when I was driving to the thing, I'm like, all I know is that's all. That's the easiest word. That's why I said the art. But that was amazing.
Were we in art class together?
Yeah.
Art?
And the wig that Strider had, I mean, it was incredible. That's like its own sketch. It was so good the way.
Yeah.
And he didn't even break. He was like, yeah, well, my contention is the blah, 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 blah. But man, you guys' faces, I had to look away or pretend to tie my shoe. Like it was, that one was,
Yeah, it was wicked smart.
yeah, but just the man, there's been a lot where I'm like, oh my God, we're so dead. Like, you guys are going to get shot. Remember when we were at night doing the thing with a mask on.
Oh, yeah.
And then we were knocking on people's doors, and I was stoked.
Oh, is this from Academy of Chad?
We were inviting people to
Donna and Jim.
Oh yeah, we were asking. So the bit was that Bret knew where a sex party was happening.
Donna and Jim's, man.
And where an orgy was, and so we were just knocking on doors.
Oh man,
like, is this where the orgy is?
I watched too much Forensic Files. I thought when he was gonna get a shotgun blast, like, I was glad he was in front of me, but it was. And then also,
way to go.
When you're walking up, I don't know who was there, but they're like, just letting you know, he's dressed up. He's gonna walk in, so don't be shocked. Chad comes in like just. Like that, like, hey, how's it going, Bret? How's it going? And just deadpan, like, how's it going? Okay, we're gonna start in a minute. And then we were at Dave and Buster's, where as a parent, you'll probably know, you're gonna have a seizure in there. It's just like games, and it was just,
dude, the arcade is so intense.
I can't. It's
we were at the Burbank Mall. We took him to the arcade, and within 3 seconds, I was like, this is an assault.
Yeah. It's I don't like but I pretend. I mean, it was amazing watching Chad with the mask on, but
you
man,
love that GIMP mask,
dude. It was
that one time, yeah.
Dude, no, you still rock it.
I still rock it personally.
I tried to get you to get me one, and you're like, I'm the GIMP guy. And I was like, all right, that's your corner.
Caught me a couple flies. That was from Bruce Willis movie. Now we got to go through the Bruce.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Yes, you got it, dude. You just won a Tony Hawk deck. It's right behind you. Dude, caught me some flies. I mean, dude, you wore that, man. I was just, oh man, caught me some flies.
Is that when he calls Zed?
Yeah. Speaking of picking the weapons, when he's panning with the thing, dude. When Barrett, if you're out there and you're watching this, I'm just letting you know. Our mom would like go, hey, if you don't, you're going to go to your dad for 48 hours. If you don't come back with a child support check, something's going to happen to you. That we knew we'd get hit, but we would take the beatings.
With a what?
We would just get hit, but she would lay
with a what check?
Oh, if we don't get back for when we go to visit our dad, she's like, if you don't come back with a child support check, you're probably going to get hit. I'm not sure. I don't know how I'm feeling, but we'll see. So it kind of pushed us to get the check. And so, so it was like pressure. And it was always when 60 Minutes was like on a Sunday night.
She'd hit you during 60 Minutes?
No. And Sunday, no, when we knew after all college football, after Tulane lost, my dad would be in a bad mood. 60 Minutes would come on. After 60 Minutes was over, he would take us back to our mom's house. So that would always be pressure. That's our last chance to ask our dad for the child support check. But anyway, what I'm getting at back to Pulp Fiction is that my mom would lay out stuff to get hit with, and she'd be like, pick what you're going to get hit with.
That's Goodwill Hunting too.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, he'd put out the wrench, he'd put out the belt, and he'd put out the...
No way. Okay. So it was a brush. So she had a brush, a belt. I think it was like a hanger. But here's the thing. So I'd pick
like a sociopath to a
dude, totally. I'd like to know. I'd really like, Bear and I like to, and I can't, I wish I had enough time to tell you about her passing away and how we went and helped her and got through that. And we went to Whataburger after her last breath. Just 4 girls came in and cleaned her up. And then we went to Whataburger in Phoenix across the street just to kind of eat processed food and process our mom's death kind of thing. And, but she would be like, you know, I would never want to get hit with a brush because it's not fun. But I would pick something else, and then she'd be like, no, you get the brush type thing. But what I'm doing now is when I'm out there and I see yard sales in the Melrose area, I will try and save other kids. So I'll buy up as many extension cords as I can. That was a joke, but I'm sorry.
That was
we had to get, I mean,
but I'll think about it.
Dude, I was just getting derailed by the trauma, brother.
By the what?
I was hooking into the trauma bit.
Oh yeah,
the trauma.
Yeah, it's but you know it's good. It's a blessing to have a twin brother because you can trade off getting hit. Who's going to get hit first? And he's like, you know, bigger dude. So I let him see how much my mom could. You know, I will say, when you see it when I sub and you see how kids are today. Like my brother and I, like when you get hit, early on. I think part of it, and you know, like you have a single mom that's got to deal with kids, and their 2 boys she didn't know what to do with, and she would hit us, and we would be quiet. We would shut the fudge up and just be respectful. Like we weren't allowed to yell out, you know, or be loud anywhere. And so that part of it was good for us. But I was also thinking about with the boarding school thing. I remember when I went to boarding school, we had to go in separate, you know, my brother and I were split apart. But the first night, my roommate, his name was Bret too, and I heard him in the corner going, he was like crying. I'm like, dude, what's up? Like, what's wrong? Are you good? And he's like, I miss my mom. And I'm like, dude, Bret, aren't you from Canaan, New Hampshire? And he's like, yes, 30 minutes away. And I'm like, dude, and he's like, don't you miss your family? And I'm like, dude, I'm on vacation. I'm not going to get hit tonight. Like, I was stoked. And he was like,
wait, so you liked boarding school a lot?
No, I didn't, but I didn't like it, but I like being away from my mom, you know, it was just a break to not get hit and just meet new friends.
What was the name of the boarding school you went to?
Cardigan Mountain.
Do you know that one?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Because he's a boarding school guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cardigan Mountain.
I don't know.
I know where my butter knife is. No, I'm just kidding. But
is that a pretty woman?
No. Just you. Yeah, they have to know where your silverware is.
Oh, that looks nice.
It's
Is it a
beautiful.
nice school?
Yeah, it was Cardigan Mountain.
Was it tough?
Yeah, I mean, you had to like sit up and like dress up and it was but it was purely to break our Texas accents and for my mom during that time probably to find another stepdad. That's my joke. But
Did she find another stepdad?
yeah, no. There's always a new had multiple stepdads growing up, and sometimes you can't believe like I don't know, my mom's was really a competitive person, and she reminds me of Kobe Bryant. You know, they both had 5 rings. So and I say had because they're both gone. So they're gone. But
Guys, sorry to interrupt, but I got to tell you about our sponsor, one of my favorite sponsors, Hims. I love Hims, guys. If you are struggling with hair loss, if you feel like you might be, on the verge of hair loss, it's something you got to start thinking about. Hims is a great solution because you don't have to go to a dermatologist. They look at you. It's weird. You have to, sit in the waiting room. It's all cold and not fun. Hims makes it super easy for you. How? Because they offer convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work. I'm talking chews, oral medications, serums, sprays. Doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop further hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourselves. Hims brings extra expert care straight to your dome, straight to your door. I like their topical spray, minoxidil, finasteride. Put it right here. Boom, I'm done. Did all online. Easy peasy. Guys, for simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/go deep. That's hims.com/go deep for your free online visit. Hims.com/go deep. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. Let's get back to the show.
Do you want to rank states with us?
Okay, states I've lived in, or
no? So we're doing a draft right now. So we're firmly in the second round. We've gone through the first pruning process, and now we're gonna pick here.
This is Ukraine, Russia, the war. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
we're gonna pick who goes to the Sweet 16.
Okay.
For best states in America.
Okay.
Jake, you want to take it away?
Yeah. So we're now officially in the Midwest, and based off population, Illinois gets a bye. So we're gonna go Indiana versus Iowa, and I have no bias here. So
Indiana versus Iowa.
I mean, Indiana has Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
I like Indianapolis.
St. Elmo's great steakhouse.
Great steakhouse. Pat McAfee.
I was gonna say.
Gary, Indiana. That's where Michael Jackson's from. The
Hick from French Lick, Larry Bird.
Oh,
there we go.
Stolen by Bird.
Stolen by bird.
Is
Yeah, that's a good one.
Illinois? Okay, so Iowa. I loved Iowa when we went. It's we went to Des Moines.
Beautiful.
It's great.
We were there for the fair too.
Yeah.
What a party.
Great people. Jake's from Iowa. Shout out Jake.
Yeah.
Best wrestlers.
Best wrestlers. But what you got something?
Yeah, I urinated in the bathroom. I saw the photos from the photos. It looked like he was from Iowa. It was like, yeah, it's cornland. There was a 12-point.
Better hunting in Iowa, right?
Yeah, it's yeah, better whitetail, I think, in Iowa. But there's probably something, you know. But the problem with these two is they're very similar. It's a lot of farming. It's a lot of you know. There's not a whole lot going on. It's a lot of agriculture.
All right, so I'm so for you, Iowa in the Elite Eight, first time they're there
Let's
since
go,
1987. Huge. They're playing Illinois. I feel like you guys can win that one. But the reason I'm going to go Indiana is because Notre Dame. My brother went there,
yeah.
prestigious
Wow,
university. Rudy,
Luke
kind of
Holtz.
the backdrop of college football. And then, sneaky, they might get the Bears Stadium.
I know. I saw that.
So it's a future bet,
I text
too.
Chud about it. I'm like, what's going on here? He's like, it's bullshit.
When Chud, like, you know, yeah.
He's the ultimate Bears fan.
Dude, that's
Are you a fan of sports, Brett?
my team is gone. They're the Houston Oilers are gone. They're no more.
Oh, were you an Earl Campbell guy?
Yeah, I was an Earl Campbell. My brother and I were living in Colorado, and we were like, dude, we go to Vail and just drive there and then power back from Boulder because we lived in Boulder, and we're gonna go for the day because it was amazing. But we watched the first quarter, like Kenny Burrow caught it. I mean, so it was they're playing in the playoffs against the Buffalo Bills, and anyway, we went skiing or we went snowboarding. And then on the way back, we heard the Oilers they're up by like 23 points or something. And my team, that's who I liked.
Was Warren
Earl
Moon
Campbell.
their quarterback
Yeah,
too?
he was so good. Yeah. And there was my dad knows a dude, Dan Pastorini, who was like a
Great name.
it's kind of like the pastrami guy, the double backflip pastrami dude. That was a joke. Sorry.
All right, so who you guys picking?
I'll go Indiana.
I'm going Iowa. That's one of the court choices.
Yeah.
Iowa. I'm going to Iowa because Jake is a good person, and I had to go to the bathroom. He was a nice dude. I'm going for Iowa.
I like that. Personal.
Just a couple last. We'll have Indiana move on, but a couple last things. Sliced bread was invented in Iowa.
Really?
Shout out. The first digital computer was developed at Iowa State.
Wow.
That's huge too.
The oldest mosque in America?
Pretty wild, huh?
Wow.
And the Wright brothers lived in Cedar Rapids for 4 years, which is where I'm from. So.
But they're from the Carolinas, right?
They're from Ohio. Technically, they were born in Ohio, but they lived there during their like teenage years, which our airport's named after them. So
Where's Shitty Hawk or wherever?
I think it's a shitty hawk. North Carolina.
Okay, Jake, we'd also give you one veto in this draft. Do you want to use it now?
no, I think it's pretty fair to pick Indiana over Iowa. They're very similar. It would be like a coin flip. So.
Is a veto is that like a filibuster? What does that mean, veto?
I think it's same kind of lane. It just means you can overturn the vote.
Okay.
All right. The next two states are Michigan versus South Dakota.
Ooh, Michigan.
Yeah, I think Michigan's pretty much a no-brainer here. What do you think, Brett?
I like their helmets. I like the navy with the yellow. It looks like they're gonna go to war.
What about the Upper Peninsula?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
American Pie.
Traverse City, dude.
Traverse City.
The cherries.
Cherries.
Then you go to
Great Lakes.
Mackinac Island. You get the fudge.
Get fudge. Great Lakes. Great summers there. Everyone talks about a Michigan summer. You know, you got Kid Rock on a boat.
Detroit Rock City.
Then you got, South Dakota, yeah, it has Mount Rushmore.
It's got Custer State Park. You know, it's got 1,300 free roaming bison, pronghorn, bighorn sheep.
I've never been to South Dakota, have you?
No.
Have you?
No. I've seen North by Northwest, the movie, and there's amazing like fight scene at
Oh, yeah.
Mount. It's amazing the way like
Oh, really?
it's a moonlight thing, and they have some amazing. I forgot the guy's name. Cary Grant. I know it's old, but my
So
dad
handsome.
My dad beat me until Bear Night. No, I'm just kidding. My dad made us watch that North by Northwest, and it was a really good. It's a great. And you're from Iowa, like they had crop duster with like guy trying to kill him.
It's famous.
And he's in he made a suit famous. And if you go to Sunset to Oliver Peoples, my mom used to call it Oliver Peepers. They have a model for that. I don't know if it's Gregory Peck, but they have like for the glasses he wore.
Yeah,
Anyway, sorry about that.
Those Cary Grant like Hitchcock movies are funny too because every chick is trying to sleep with him.
Oh yeah.
Like in every scene, it kind of makes sense in North by Northwest by the end of it, but
yeah.
it's always this fun like just historical style where they're like, look, if you're a dude and you're in your 40s, chicks want to bang you.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's all
It was
suits.
a good message.
That is cool.
It's all suits, like
Have you noticed that?
I think. I mean, as you get older, I feel like you're more confident. You know, like you don't care. Like
My swag is definitely boost.
Yeah, dude. I mean, and
I've noticed.
when you're younger, you're like, what? So it's yeah. I feel like you're more.
Yeah, I used to
relaxed
I kind of do this.
and you save your energy. Yeah, you got to go through. Conserve your energy, I guess. But
Yeah, there's that famous parable where the young man is with a veteran herder, and he says, Philip, let's run down the hill and have sex with one of the sheep.
Yeah.
And then the veteran herder says, no, let's walk down and have sex with all of them.
now, was that There'll Be Blood with HW? No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
No, call back.
Just call back.
Call back.
Sorry. Okay.
Call me back.
All right, so like I said this last week, but the problem with the Midwest region is a lot of them are very similar. Like a lot of them are pretty much exactly the same. They just have a border in between them. But I want to give some love to the South Dakota people. We did give Michigan the win, but you got Mount Rushmore. I don't know if you guys said that or not. Sturgis motorcycle rally is huge.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the biggest in the country.
And
And
is
then
that in South Dakota?
yeah, and then the Badlands. So
Oh, the Badlands.
Dude,
That sounds awesome.
When I was a kid and we'd go to Wyoming, the Hells Angels, a lot of bikers, but the Hells Angels would drive through Jackson on their way to Sturgis. And one time they took over a hotel, held people hostage, killed one guy. It was one of their own who got out of control. And I don't think anyone was ever arrested.
Really? Then they just left?
They just left and kept going.
Dude,
That's cool.
wasn't there like a big motorcycle shootout in
Yes.
in OC down by where you grew up, JT?
Oh yeah, at Cook's Corner.
Where we shot, we used to do these videos on little bikes, e-bikes, and we'd pull up and be like, "Hey, I'm
Big Rod.
Big Rod and like the Rooster or something."
The Big Rod and the fuck. What was it? Big Rod and the.
I forget, but we'd pull up and we weren't taking it too serious, but there ended up being a shooting there.
Dude, we should become bikers.
I mean, I'm down.
Brett, you want to become a biker?
I will do a double gainer right now. No, I'm kidding.
Would you be down if we got you leathers?
You
Would you be
could
down?
do that.
Would you ride with us?
Yeah, but would you ride? Are we talking like yellow Yamaha Z? Are you talking about like a heavy Harley?
like a Harley.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't pull it off.
I think you could.
I don't know.
For
man.
who?
You know, you're right. You know what? Dude, my parents saw Easy Rider. It's a one movie they went and saw together. When they dated, they saw Jack Nicholson in 1969 or Easy Rider. That's an amazing.
People
yes,
don't
I
want
would
to see someone who's truly free.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, Swamp. I love Nicholson in that. So
He's incredible.
yeah, the movie's like kind of you know, like
It's weird. It's
Peter
super
Fonda.
episodic.
Yeah, it's like the family's eating, and then he's like, "No, I mean it. You got a real good spread here." But it doesn't move until Jack Nicholson gets out of
He's
of
the
jail.
lifeblood.
Yeah, and I heard he got paid like $600 or something. Like,
That's it?
I know. That's just what I heard. But yeah, but the Hog is a Harley Davidson. I mean, that's a gnarly, you know, I'd like to see Pastrana do a double on a Harley Davidson.
That'd be cool.
And for the young brolets who are curious about film but don't know the history, Easy Rider created basically, I think, the independent film scene. That's what jump started the 70s auteur movies as well. So it was even if it doesn't feel great when you watch it, it was seminal.
Nice.
Yeah, I think also that was the first movie where they went and did it on their own, and they were like, I mean, a company helped them, but they were like, we are gonna pick the music. So that was the first
Yeah,
soundtrack.
it had modern soundtrack.
Yeah, they had like
Them and
Born to Be
Scorsese were like,
Wild and-
yeah, we're doing it what's now, dude.
Yeah.
Who directed it?
Dennis Hopper.
Oh, Dennis Hopper did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Check the flag on that bike.
He's a legend, dude.
Yeah. That was anyway. I don't know if I could do the Hells Angels. I can't believe you guys talked to Mongols, man.
We talked to their helper. We didn't
Okay.
talk to the legit Mongols, but we did. It was pretty ballsy. I went up and I was like, "You guys want to shoot content?"
Can you imagine we
could
roll
be
up on
funny.
our little mini bikes?
They would have been really
Big
funny.
Rod and the Slayer.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Big Red, like I'm Big Rod and I'm the Slayer.
Yeah. We're looking for Donna and Jim.
yeah.
Dude. And also, I think Devo wrote a song about the Mongols. Mongoloid is a Mongoloid. It's a great song.
We were trying to push the Netflix series too. If they would have killed one of us, it would have been
It would have been number one.
ratings would have been gangbusters.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, let's move on to the next one. We got Wisconsin versus Nebraska.
Oh, this one's tough, dude. I dated a chick from Kearney, Nebraska. What up? But I gotta go Wisconsin. It's beautiful.
I got a Wisconsin too. You got the cheese. You got everyone there parties. They party hard. They love to drink beer. You got the Packers. You got Great Lakes.
And Madison
Skiing. Madison's
probably my favorite town in all of America.
My dad loves Wisconsin.
It's awesome.
Whistling Straits. That's where we went golfing. We went golf. Oh, yeah. What about you?
Pass. I don't know which one. I don't know too much. I haven't been to either one. I do like. I think Wisconsin has rad stuff like Okinawa or like cities like that are kind of interesting.
Okinawa?
No, that's a little bit west of here. I've never been there. I'd like to go there.
Okinawa's like the Hawaii of Japan.
I don't know. It's good cue.
Like a lot of military. Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of military?
Yeah, military.
You've been to Japan a lot, right?
Yeah. No, it's good. I go with my family and.
Is your wife's from Japan?
Yep.
And
well, she's from here, but her family's from Hiroshima.
Japan. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite?
That's Okinawa.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, that's all. Yeah,
What's your favorite part of Japan?
Wow. I like Hiroshima because it's so people are on bikes. It's really mellow.
And you've been there a lot. Did you see like remnants of the bomb?
In Hiroshima, you see. There's a whole building that's everything's like as it was.
Really?
And I went to the Atomic Bomb Museum. It was an interesting experience. So, but yeah, there's Tokyo and Osaka's like kind of baseball, but Hiroshima, yeah, there's the building there and it's great there. They have like a skate park.
They just preserved it as is.
Yeah, everything's as is. And then in the museum, it is the most hardcore museum I've ever been through.
Really?
They have like it's pretty hard to walk
like the
through.
photos and
yeah, like have actual things that are melted and
oh wow.
And it's like I think if everybody walked through that, they would be people wouldn't be like on the 405 like you get it's like dude, it would humble people. So and Tokyo's amazing. You can just I've been there before drinking and after drink, being sober, being more confident. But like you can just what I like about Tokyo is you can drink. I'll go with my friends and drink. My friends, shout out to Shota and Take, are two good friends of mine out there. And we would just go, you can go drink, put money in, get a beer. But then if it's 7 a.m, you can like put money in a thing and get like steak, like meat.
Oh, really?
And like chocolate and a Coca-Cola. You can't do that here.
Wow. And they're vending machines?
Yeah, like no, they have like a thing where it's like a thing that's 24 hours that you can just put in and you get your food will come out or whatever. It's
Wow.
like pieces of meat, like, and the food's amazing. So
And the people are supposed to be extremely polite.
they're really, they're like, everything's designed like really well. And, you guys would love it. You guys would like,
I'd love to check it out.
it's so clean and well thought out. So I gotta say, I've been in LA since 1994, but it takes me a time I've seen a lot of stuff on the freeway and I'll get anxious. You know, in LA, you have to kind of be aggressive or you're never going to get in a lane.
Yeah.
But I went with Shota and Take to Costco, Tokyo, and I was in the back seat and I was like, there's a spot. Shota, there's a spot. Get. And he was like, Bret, like, Daijobu, like, we're good. But I was afraid, like in Japan, we got the spot. Like they're just
People aren't cutting each other off.
Exactly.
And they're not fighting for spots.
Exactly. Yeah. So
It was kind of cheap to go to Japan recently, right?
yeah, no, it's way
like the yen was pretty weak, so
Yeah.
everybody was going over there.
yeah, it's definitely a good time to go. And,
That might be it.
You guys should go.
How far is Japan from Australia, flying wise?
I don't know, but you see Australian people, you see all Aussies over there. I was doing my Mark Occhilupo impression.
Aussies have the best like music scene right now.
Yeah.
And I think it's because they're the only white culture that isn't self-conscious about being white.
Oh, nice.
So they'll do a rock song and they won't be like, but I'm like a cornball for doing this. They're just like, fucking rock and roll rocks, bro.
Yeah.
I liked
And-
InXS.
Dude.
I mean, it's in the 80s, you know. long
But
time.
I think one of the most underrated rock bands of all time.
No, yeah, and the singer was extreme too. He kicked off, you know.
He went out. He
did
went
a
out
belt around
the
thing.
good way.
Yeah, he did. He
What'd he
knew
do?
Donna and Jim.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
He died that way?
Yeah. Dude.
And David Carradine, you had him on your list.
And he was a hot dude.
Really?
Yep.
Dude.
And he did songs like "Need You Tonight."
Yeah.
That if you ever want to fuck.
Yeah. This time will be the last time that we will blah blah. Forget the lines. Sorry.
But they
Sorry about
will
that.
never.
Give a quick shout out to Half Shell Shredder. He lives in Tasmania, Australia.
Oh, wow.
Really?
He's in the chat. He said, "What up?"
I
Dude,
dated a
shout
girl
out.
from Tasmania. She was Tassie. But if you went to her IG profile, she said she was from Melbourne.
Dude, you kind of good.
No, that was English.
No, it was English, but it was solid, man. I thought you were announcing Wimbledon too.
I used to tell her, I was like, tell people you're from Tasmania. She's like, no, everyone thinks we're like not cool out there. Except
Go
for
back
this
to
dude.
odd class. No, that's all.
Go back to art.
Sorry.
Join
But
the people born.
Were we in art class?
I loved your face. You were just holding it. Was just sitting there. Oh man, when you guys back to the DMV, can we go back to the
Yeah,
dude?
always.
When you oh man, you guys were the people in line were sitting in chairs like, dude, what is going on? When you were so good. Sorry,
I mean,
That was a
the
fun one.
Top Gun at the DMV is.
yeah.
it's
Are you
such a-
guys getting a case? Are you guys getting a case like for Strider's wig? Like, is that going to be in the Smithsonian? That thing's amazing.
It's an amazing wig.
All right, what's the next state?
Yeah, let's keep it pushing. The next one we got is Kansas versus Colorado. And before you guys say anything, I just want to put that Colorado is one of my favorite states in America. Top 5 for me.
And I got to go Kansas.
That's
we
the
go,
end of
here we
our
go.
pod.
Yeah.
Jake got dunked, dude. You're
Yeah, I
good,
mean,
bro.
I
You're
think,
good, dude.
Kansas. I don't really know what Kansas has.
Topeka.
It has was it Dorothy? My grandma's from there.
I think basketball was invented there.
Basketball is invented there.
There,
I mean, Colorado is an amazing state. You got the Rockies. You got Aspen. Aspen's an incredible city, town, I guess you call it.
yeah. There's a gnarly,
Denver's cool. What?
There's a gnarly serial killer from Kansas. I think it's kind of gnarly.
Oh, really? What's his name?
God, his name. He has glasses. His name. I don't know. I saw it on
Oh
the show.
no, basketball was invented in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Ed Gein, is he from Kansas?
I think it's got a couple gnarly people, residents that are big Kansas.
Oh, you know what? Slipknot is from Iowa.
Oh,
Shout out Slipknot.
don't they have gnarly tornadoes?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, Colorado, I think this one's kind of a no-brainer. You got South Park guys. You got You got great outdoors.
BTK
best
was
snow.
from Kansas.
That's it. That's what I was going to say.
Best snow.
BTK. Dennis something.
Colorado, happy people.
Raider.
Very happy people in Colorado.
The
Dude,
best comedy club in America. Comedy Works.
The comedy
It is
works.
really good.
My brother went to Western State in Gunnison, Colorado, and shout out to Harlan Hudson. And I was taking care of my mom with cancer in Florida. Flew up to see my brother, and I got a crazy thing on my face on my like a golf ball the next day because we were so high. I went from below elevation, but I don't like how thin the air is, and I know that's why the Manning brother can throw. He threw bombs because the air is so thin, but I didn't like how thin the air is in Colorado. Like everybody's in good shape. Like you can't smoke cigarettes anyway. But and living in Boulder, I gotta pick. Like I'll pick the. I mean, it is a healthy state, and it does have good snow. I think I just jumped you in turn. I apologize.
No.
Okay, but they have. I mean, their ski lifts are beautiful.
There's no order here.
Yeah, they don't have good Mexican food, but it's yeah.
You don't
Can't
think
have it
so?
all.
I went to Chipotle there.
Either it is Mexico.
That's the only place I've been.
JK. That was me being
In
smart
Boulder,
ass.
the Boulder Mall. They have Wave Rave. That's a good clothing company.
Oh, nice.
So
I think, isn't it Qdoba? Isn't that the better Chipotle out there?
It's pretty bomb.
oh maybe yeah.
So Brett, in one of our videos, we said you were an orgy guy. Are you not an orgy guy?
No, and I did not going on knocking on doors. I don't like crowds, but I tried to go with it as best I could. But yeah, just not. Oh man, I still see that mask in my head.
Really?
We just talked about Kansas. The BTK guy, he had something like that, and it's just
unchill.
I'm glad we
name.
didn't find Don and Jim. They moved back to Kansas.
Bind, torture, kill.
Yeah, so gnarly. Yeah, it was like on a Sunday show.
If we could rename BTK, what would you think is like better acronym would be?
I thought it would be like a free meal from Burger King. I thought it'd be like a Burger King meal, but it's like, BTK. I think that's like a KFC. Like they want to change it from fry. They want to make it more clean. But
Yeah, I mean, BK, great. Burger
yeah.
King.
Yeah, dude. I've been going to Beach Boulevard, and I'll get 2 hamburgers from when I go to take care of my father-in-law. I'll get 2 hamburgers regular from Burger King. Then I'll go to McDonald's. They have the best Cokes. I get fries, and that's why I'm heavy right now. But Burger King have the best hamburgers.
Really?
Yeah, over at McDonald's.
Bro, I feel like Burger King has fallen off so hard.
Burger King has?
I don't know.
Yeah, their fries are not good.
I just don't know anybody who goes to Burger King.
I know. I do. I love it.
You being the fucking rock solid exception.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
outside of you, if I know people who are
outside of you,
but people I know who are doing fast food, Taco Bell, McDonald's, In-N-Out.
if you keep, I'm sorry.
Burger King just around, what do you think, like 2000 it was over?
I think it had a run up until like 2004. I will say this:
Say it.
there's a bacon. Maybe that's Wendy's.
The Baconator?
That's Wendy's. They do have a bacon burger that's really good.
I heard Wendy's is falling off.
Yeah.
Wendy's is falling off.
It's terrible. And I don't trust the Hamburglar either. But
You guys heard of Shrinkflation?
No.
yeah, it's Snickers. Dude, the Snicker bars are smaller. I'm not kidding. Yeah.
They're charging the same, but the stuff's getting smaller.
Wow.
It's thinner. Yeah.
Chipotle's a good example.
They're giving less portion.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Go second row all the way to the right.
And they're able to do that because of the health craze now.
Isn't that wild?
The shrinkflation, if you really do go to a 7-Eleven get a Snicker bar, look at it is thinner.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Damn. Do you ever think we were born a little too late?
Do you guys?
Like, imagine if we were born in
70s.
I think 50.
Oh, yeah. The beatings would
Oh,
be
the
so
booms?
severe.
The boomers?
Yeah, if we were boomers.
No.
I mean, dude, you're an economist I like on Substack, Noah Smith. I think he drilled this. There's the revolution of rising expectations. What you're echoing, it's we don't get pissed off when things are bad. We get pissed off when they're worse than we thought they'd be.
Yeah.
And so, like, even though GDP today is strong relative to someone in, like, 1950, it's coming down, and our brains can't handle that.
Yeah.
When it happened in
Because
Chile,
we just think things are supposed to just get better and better and better.
I think they are,
Yeah.
and that's my mistake as a person.
Yeah.
But you do expect things to just continue to grow.
Just keep getting better and better. Yeah.
Totally. And so when you see things like shrinkflation or gas prices and debt just rising, you're like,
Yeah.
bro, and people are
It's
like, but
not
it's
what's
still
supposed to
pretty
happen.
good. And you're like, yeah, but it was supposed to be better.
It's supposed to be awesome. Yeah.
That's why I keep a hose in my trunk because I siphon gas now.
You
Just
did?
kidding. But dude, it's gonna get to a
I
point.
thought I saw it. Yeah.
Wait, what's
Wait.
this dude saying in Australia gas is at $11?
Oh, yeah. It's just-
Whoa.
Dude, you've seen the Road Warrior. They got to do what they got to do.
Good reference. Bro, the road.
They use a
That
Dixie
movie-
bolt. They use a Dixie paper plastic bowl to get. He puts it under to get the gas.
I was on my dad's work friends were super Christian, and we went on a trip with their kids, and Road Warrior was on. I was like, you guys have to watch this movie.
Yeah.
But you don't realize how weird it is. Like the bad guy's in bondage.
I don't know. See?
Yeah, and
Nothing
he's
can escape.
And he's wearing a gimp mask.
No, yeah.
And they were like, this is weird. And I was
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
cool as shit, man.
There's been too much violence, too much pain. Just walk away and I spare your lives. That's what it says. I like the guy with the what is a car? Is it a Monte Carlo pickup? It's like a car transitioning into a pickup, but they have the
like an El
machine gun.
Camino?
But the guy has a silver helmet with a mask, and he's like, and it's like dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun. It's
Lord, what's his name?
humongous or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, good
See,
memory.
he would be at the orgy. Like it's not. I don't have business there, so.
Wait, but how did we? Oh, shrinkflation.
It's like shrinkflation.
Yeah, stuff is getting smaller, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be funny in a sad way. Is like if you're ever about to bone and she looks a little disappointed in your dick.
Man.
And that's it?
Shrinkflation.
It's 2026.
Sorry, babe. If this were 1985, you'd be looking at a hog.
Yeah.
You got it. This is
I can't afford to have a big cock right now. Uncle Sam's chopping at me.
That's right, babe.
This is a Snicker bar. It's gone down.
So
Yeah, we're cruising.
Brett, Cream Jeans in the chat, he's been upset that you're only wearing one shoe.
Oh, well,
interesting.
earlier, I, out of respect to Jake, I didn't want to. I wanted to be. I didn't know if people like talking.
Yeah, right there.
Oh wow. Okay. I haven't bought readers yet because I don't look like a serial killer, but like the BT gay guy. But I can't see what's going on. But I just do. I can put it on. Like, do you want to put the shoe back on or?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
What would you prefer?
I mean, I'd like to just air out. I've got a wound on my left toe, so I'm gonna let it air out. But it's
okay.
no disrespect. Just
So do you want to go?
I'll put it on.
No.
Oh.
I'd rather you keep it off if you have a wound on your left toe.
Okay. No. Yeah.
But
so.
what about your other foot?
No. I'm good. I'm just. I'm a leg tapper, so I'm just doing Morse code right. Just kidding.
Are you?
I can't stop this.
Do you have high anxiety right now?
No, I'm feeling pretty relaxed. Yeah. I mean, I just this is just
It's a
I don't want to
vestige-
say. I don't want to
No,
say.
you've explained it.
No,
Yeah.
earlier.
You explained it.
What is it?
It's a vestige from your mom's turbulent household where you never knew what was coming around the corner, so you learned how to be on edge.
Yeah, no, I'm just watching that door.
Yeah.
So if I see a truck and there's no logo on it, I'm like, could be Al Qaeda. I don't know, but I'm on edge for sure.
Yeah, your
I mean,
nervous system is used to
Yeah.
having to be prepared.
No, yeah.
But we love you.
No. Yeah, it's more of a I'm dying to take a piss.
You just have to pee.
Oh, you have to pee.
But I want to keep it. I don't want to mess it up. But that's why I'm.
You can go pee.
Are you okay? Yeah.
I would also like to say
Please
that
pee.
I shake my leg too, but it means that I'm in flow state. I'm like I'm thinking so good and clean that my knee is just moving and moving. So maybe that's what it is, Brett. Maybe you're just you're firing on all cylinders.
Pissed,
No,
dude.
you know what? I'm good. I'm born in the 70s. I got this. We're good.
For
as long as I
sure.
don't bum you guys out, I'm good.
No, you're not bumming me out.
But yeah, the I don't mean disrespect for the shoe. I just
You're not disrespect. I was just saying Cream Jeans is talking about it.
Okay.
But it's not in a negative way.
We're good. Thank you, sir. We're good. Thank you, sir. As another thing is I see
disrespect,
I
Jeans.
see Chad's slip-ons. That is the best shoe ever made.
It's the best,
black
right?
and white. When my mom passed away, the other thing is when your mom passed away, you got to clean out her apartment.
Yeah.
And like she had a pair under her bed.
She had a pair?
She always wore that. And
I think when I die, I want to be buried in slip-ons.
that's amazing. Yeah,
That's
amazing.
sick.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, what if your coffin is just a big ass slip
It's a
on?
big slip-on. Yeah. I want checkered Vans.
you guys
coffin.
you guys are so
And-
creative. That's amazing. Like
Yeah.
I would love to do, because you can only, ever since my mom passed away, we threw out like all the towels, the hand towels she told us to not touch. We ended up throwing them away, and she had to accumulate the stuff. It's like you can't take it with you. You can't take
you
it.
literally
I have a
can't.
pocket knife collection. I'm not buying pocket knives anymore because how many do I really need? What do you really want?
Whatever the next plane is, you can't carry physical objects from this one through.
Exactly. And it's like, I'm a negative thinker, so I want to be cremated. So my pocket knives and van shoes, they burn up so no one can have
But you
them.
can
Someone takes
survive.
it off.
You can survive for like 10 seconds in space.
Really?
Really? Oh,
That's sick.
yeah.
But then you explode, right?
I do think you like fall apart.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what happens. I mean, that is a gnarly, dude. It's a gnarly, like seeing your mom's last breath is a gnarly.
Was that gnarly?
And that's it. Because you're just like, there's like a rhythmic thing, and like there's like a nurse that like, oh, she probably has this amount of time left, and then
Because they can tell because of the
rate,
the death rattle.
Exactly. How do you know that? I learned what that is. And you focus. It's so gnarly to see your mom, who's beautiful. Like it's weird over 10 hours or whatever. Just it's crazy.
Like the
And
breathing slows.
No. Her color goes out, and her face, and she has like this tooth overlapped, and all I did is watch that because I couldn't handle anything else. I just looked at her teeth, and then my brother did her hair, and we played her music. But it's interesting watching that happen, and like wondering what happened. Like what you guys are talking about, like what is the next,
Like where'd
Where'd
went?
she go?
yeah, and like also like all the stuff that I sometimes as an addict I'll be like, oh, like I want to get 2 skateboards. I want 2 Tony Hawk decks. I want one that I'm going to grip and skate. And I want the other one for the wall, whatever it is. But it's like when our mom passed away and we threw all of her stuff out and donated it, it was like I tried to chill on, I don't need, this many, whatever. Like,
It kind of it made you realize that
I want to be a minimalist. I'm like a poser minimalist. I'd really like, some of my friends are true minimalists and they'll have like one painting, but it really did make me be more
made you less
aware.
materialistic.
Yeah, like I don't need this many. I mean, I kind of covet my little pocket knife things, and I think that's probably because I don't have enough testosterone
Pocket knives
in my
are sick.
household. I'm the only person that can.
Right.
No one will throw a football with me, so
Yeah.
I'd flick the pocket knives and all that.
Dude,
But-
I'll throw a football with you.
dude, I would seriously. I'm not joking. I
I'm
will
not
show up
joking.
to throw and that's why I like subbing PE, because people don't throw. No, I can throw a spiral, and it's anyway. But I think I went off the thing. So that you guys contact Costco. You guys can crush it doing a Vans slip-on Fast Times at Funeral High.
know what? You're-
and I mean, I'd probably sell.
But you're such a fucker though, Because you said we're creative. You're creative as fuck.
Yeah.
When we did our second Paul Walker speech, I hit you on the email.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, we need posters. Next thing I know, you send back the most beautiful drawings and posters of Paul Walker as a statue.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know if that was me.
Banta, I'll find the messages.
Maybe. I don't remember.
We turned them into poster board, dog.
Do you remember? So JT and I, like 10 years ago, we would do locals only at the Hollywood Improv.
Which decade was this? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, and
that was amazing. Locals only.
Locals,
oh my God.
and I remember we did this bit where you were walking through the crowd in a wetsuit with a boogie board.
Oh my God.
And we kicked you out.
Dude, that was so good. Dude.
We came with a boogie board. We're like, dude, you got to get out of here.
Oh my God. Those shows were so good. I remember, oh man, yeah. JT had like, oh dude. I remember going to the improv and then JT's like this, I'm JT, my parents pay for me. Like, it was so good. It was like his opener. People were laughing. They were like, dude, it was so good.
Yeah.
I know, because I just think there was so many comedians who were rich kids.
Exactly. And they're not going to say
and they weren't going to say no.
Exactly.
I was like, there's a big chance here to just be the guy who who owns it.
It was so good. He got a huge laugh. So
yeah, it was always shocking to people.
Yeah.
Especially in Los Angeles.
Exactly.
I'm going through our old convos here.
I gotta say, I love like making skateboard graphics. That's the most because I used to like work at Mocha and like old ladies would be like, make the point size, no, here, and it was just, I couldn't handle like doing type, and they were just so extreme with that. And then if you like to help a pro skateboarder with graphics, y'all just do like a couple versions, like, I'm like, what do you think? Sick. That's it. You're done.
Yeah.
Like, you're done. That's it.
The skaters are just pumped.
Yeah. They're cool. They're like, anyway. Yeah. One dude was from South America and I did a Scarface, board series. Our series, and they're nice, but yeah, being creative is a good thing. So when I can't find it, Chad, when I sub, I always get a white blank piece of paper. I put it in my pocket, and then if any kid asks me anything, I'll look at it now. She said no. And then it's so good. One white piece of paper, but it's awesome when kids like, yo, Mr. B, it's blank. But anyway, we're talking substitute teaching, so. Which is kind of like you're in training to be a stepdad. All right, that was a callback. Sorry, I'll stop. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
All right, we got 4 left. This region, though, I think is where you guys are going to be best. This is West Coast here.
Sup?
California gets an easy first round bye. Second matchup is Washington versus Oregon.
Oh, I'm in 2 beautiful states, heavily wooded.
Yeah.
I mean, great cities repping both.
Voodoo Donuts. It's on there.
For me, I think I got to go overall industry, culture, and aesthetics. I'm going Washington.
Yeah, I think you got Seattle. You got, is it Mount Olympus?
Yep.
You got Starbucks. You got Amazon.
Bingo bongo.
Sydney Sweeney's from Spokane.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, she's hot.
Yeah. She's so hot.
I saw her in that white bathing suit in the water. Ooh, mama.
Do you like boobs?
Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, they're good. Yeah. Yeah, they're good.
What's up, dude?
No, I was just thinking about
Tits?
yeah, just
The
we
right
said
one or the
Sydney
left
Sweeney.
one? Yeah.
Didn't she do that ad? It was like a jeans ad or
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
It was like kind of playing on eugenics.
Oh, okay.
People got sensitive.
Yeah, okay. No, yeah, I didn't know that.
They
Like,
thought it was Nazi propaganda.
is she
But
a
here's the
movie
thing.
or-
She is hot. She does
Yeah,
have
yeah.
good genes.
No, for sure. But I think, yeah.
Let's assume incompetence rather than malice.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Even if.
Would you let Sweeney? Would you let this?
Don't go demented, bro.
I know, that's where I was going.
Play it large, dude.
Would you let Sweeney dump on your chest?
Oh,
Check, please.
fuck, dude.
Check, please.
Yeah, I mean, if you already got a table, I'll take the next reservation.
Yeah.
I for sure squat down, honey. Let me see that beehole before it explodes.
Jesus.
You know what I
Would
mean,
you-
though? To see it.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I hear what you're
Before-
saying.
before the
yeah, I'm just
breach,
thinking,
brother.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
once
PG
more to the
Disney,
fray.
right? Yeah.
Right before it does its thing.
Yes.
That'd be pretty interesting to see.
So pretty.
Yeah,
Would you think if you watch that up close, it affect the way you watch your movies?
No, not at all, dude. Separate the art from the artist.
yeah.
The artist, her shitting on my chest.
Oh, Jesus.
The artist is that fucking bullshit movie she makes, dude. Fucking chicks acting.
Oh.
So we're going Washington here, or Oregon?
Yeah,
We're
well,
going dark.
Yeah, Oregon's
We took a turn.
sick. Oregon's sick. Portland's sick.
No, we got
Bend is sick.
all this chocolate. Just oh man. Oh man. Where? So it's Seattle. Oh.
Yep.
Nevada, New Mexico next.
Oh, the floor is yours, Danny Bonaducci.
Danny.
The Bonduce. Oh, well, I mean, Santa Fe is incredible. It's got good skiing. New Mexico.
Yeah.
Taos. It's got Breaking Bad. Lots of film production.
Okay.
And then Nevada has Tahoe. Nevada has Vegas. Reno. It's got desert, it's got nuclear testing, and it's got mountains.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
It's got Hoover Dam,
Hoover Dam.
bro, and some
Nickel slots.
I haven't done New Mexico as often as I've done Nevada, but the rock formations in Nevada when you're driving through are gorgeous.
Yeah, you know, I gotta go Nevada on this one.
I'm gonna follow suit.
What's the other choice?
New Mexico.
Okay. Nevada. I'm going to go New Mexico just because I like the way it sounds phonetically over Las Vegas. Oh, sorry, Nevada.
Nice.
Sorry.
For sure.
Do you say Nevada or Nevada?
I say Nevada. But
say
said
Nevada.
It different earlier.
It's Vietnam or Vietnam. I say Nevada. I'm not trying.
I'm just looking at you. I'm not mean mugging you, dude. Ever.
I didn't mean to bug you. I can't do the.
What's that, bro?
I'm just trying to practice. He crushed an English accent. I'm not trying to bug you. I
Oh,
can't do
the
it.
Australian?
trying to
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not trying to
I'm not trying to bug you.
I need a moment of your time.
Is that Braveheart?
It's Braveheart.
I mean, it's so good.
I'm not trying
man.
to bug you.
Oh, it's so
I'm
good.
trying to love you.
Yeah. It's,
All right, what's
I want
next,
you to be
Jake?
my
The next
wife.
is Idaho versus Wyoming.
Oh, dude, Skiers. I mean, Idaho is sick. Sun Valley, Boise, they're bringing it. But for me, if you're a quintessential cowboy, you got to go Wyoming. You have to go Wyoming.
Yeah. And I like Cheyenne, the word Cheyenne. And
Yes.
if I wish I was from there, because I'm like, where are you from? Like Cheyenne. It's amazing. It's like Rancho Cucamonga feel.
Yeah.
Just to
Oh,
say it.
bro.
The Cucamonga.
Cheyenne. Yeah.
The musicality.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, I mean, I've been going to Jackson Hole since I was a kid, since before it got totally upended
out.
by billionaires. Yeah, when it was just chill for millionaires, and it was it's a beautiful place. But I will say this: spooky spirits in Jackson Hole.
I like that.
What is that? What is
I think it's on the vortex of some like negative energy fields. If you're up in the on Teton, you're good. Travis Rice, what up? Teton Gravity Co., what up? But
Yeah.
if you're just down on the flatlands of it, like near the Ward Hotel and stuff, the energy's off. It flummoxes me big time.
This is Jackson Hole?
Yeah, because it's a hole. It's a hole in the middle of mountains. And it's only accessible through the mountains. Like the drive through the pass is gnarly.
Yeah.
And when you get in there, something spooky happens to my brain.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So, broke up with 2 girlfriends there in a row. Never wanted to bring my current fiance there. Ended up proposing to her there to stick a stake in it. But I did get in a funky mood afterwards.
Interesting.
And Travis Rice, he's a snowboarder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
All right, last one, Jake.
Last one.
Oh, we want Wyoming there?
Yeah, Wyoming over Idaho there. Last one. Alaska versus North Dakota.
I mean, I think Alaska. North Dakota has Fargo. Lots of cattle, but Alaska, I think, is overall just a beaut.
Yep.
And I'm a huge fan. I'd probably be a greenhorn, but I love the crab fishing shows.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Deadliest Catch.
Yes, Deadliest Catch. Like, what ship would you be on?
I don't remember the ship's names.
Oh, okay.
The Chad.
The Chad.
Okay.
What would you be on?
I'd probably be on the Northwestern.
The Bret.
So
I didn't know there were different.
I'd be on the Banter.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Sorry, go on. Sorry.
I mean, I like that they got a sovereign fund in Alaska that's spitting out a couple G to all the citizens every year. That's nice. Get everybody a little piece of that oil pipeline. Might as well, dude.
Didn't we like purchase Alaska from somebody? Like Russia or something? Or Canada?
I think so.
Yeah, so Russia needed money after costly wars and they were afraid to lose it to England, who already had Canada. So they thought it was just frozen and useless land. And then they realized later there was gold there, oil, and it was huge strategic military value. We got in 1867 in one of the best land deals in history. I mean, I guess in terms of imperialism, that's the smoothest version, where both sides agree and just shake on it. Dude, can I run through some mistakes I made on this pod? I just said Teton Gravity Co. It's Teton Gravity Research. I said Danny Bonaduce. I meant Tony Manero. I said Frank Wright coached in Nebraska. He coached the Colts. I kind of messed up the Revolution of Rising Expectations definition. I think I corrected all the other ones. Oh, and finally, I meant Hanalei Bay in Kauai, not Poipu.
Brett, did you have any mistakes?
Yeah, a couple, but yeah, a couple. But I
Clear your heart, dude.
what's up? Oh,
Clear your heart. If you got something,
no.
let it go, brother.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man.
God,
You don't
I'm
like
trying
being
to not
touched?
pee.
Oh yeah, I don't want
Oh,
to.
you just have to pee really bad.
Yeah. I'm just trying to hold on, just to. Yeah, it's good. It's good. We're good.
Well,
Man.
should we end it here?
Probably. Let's let Brett piss.
Yeah.
I feel.
Thanks for joining us, Brett.
No, thank you
Love
so
you,
much.
man.
I appreciate it.
Dude, you're always the
so
funniest. You're always the best. It's always great seeing you.
You guys are too, man. I hope you guys do the coffin, the design, the.
Well, when I die, remember that.
Dude, what if you have checkerboard coffin? Would be amazing.
It'd be sick.
And you wouldn't need pallbearers. You just roll it out.
Yeah, dude. Put it on skate wheels.